Hey guys, it's your girl Karen back again as the host of the 2020 Rehab Your Life virtual summit. I am so excited to be on day two with you guys. I have another great speaker that I want to tell you about. Her name is Consuela Nicole. She is an enterprising woman who rose above her challenging environment. She was raised in South Central Los Angeles, where she was exposed to drugs, gangs, and violence. In addition, she also encountered physical and mental abuse. She was led to believe that being plus size was not only socially unacceptable, it was wrong. It was in her adult life when she became determined to make a difference to change this hostile, self debasing mindset and dispel the myths by achieving significant personal growth and overcoming these harrowing experiences. Consuela is an author, speaker, life balance and confidence coach with a specialty and expertise in self love, self esteem, and self confidence. She has dedicated her life to working with teenage girls all the way to well seasoned women, expressing to them, love the skin that you're in a healthy manner because we are all made different for a reason. She works diligently to show them how to love, accept, and respect themselves. And as they show the world that being different is what makes the world go round. So, join me in bringing Miss Consuela Nicole to the virtual stage. Hi, Consuela. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing this afternoon, ma'am?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for participating in the Rehab Your Life virtual summit. I
You are
see,
very welcome. Thank you
I
for that introduction.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I see that I have your title going across the screen, Repack Your Bags with Consuela Nicole, and bags meaning balance, accountability, goals, and self. I am so very intrigued about what you have to say, so I'm going to give you the virtual stage.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Karen. Again, thank you for this opportunity to be a part of Rehab Your Life 2020 Virtual Summit. And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day two. I know you have heard speaker after speaker and picked up nuggets on rehabbing your life. It's now time to repack your bags with Consuela Nicole. Again, I am your mentor, your motivator, your life balance and confidence coach. And today we're going to rehab your relationships by repacking your bags. Today, I actually have the pleasure of assisting you with dumping out and repacking your bags. Now, I'm not talking about those materialistic bags, the ones that we carry around your purse, your backpack, your grocery bag. No, no, no. I am actually talking about those mental bags, those emotional bags, those physical bags that we all carry and that we hide, even though we know that they're there, right? We all have one. So for the next 20 minutes, when you think about your bags, I would like you to think about your balance, your accountability, your goals, and most importantly, yourself. When it comes to relationships, we have relationships with our children, with our spouses, with your religious belief, with your jobs. But what about that relationship with yourself? Think about that one for a minute. So, again, we're talking about your balance, your accountability, your goals, and yourself. So, we're going to go ahead and move right along and we're going to take a look at the B's of this. So, we're looking at your balance, right? So your balance is a condition in which different elements are equal or in correct proportion, right? So let's go old school for a minute. How many of you have pen and paper? Not just your technical device, but where you can put pen to paper, right? You ready? Okay. So to do this, we're going to begin, or to begin your cycle of balance, you will first have to go through something called transition, right? How many of you have been through a transition? Just think about it just for a minute, right? Going through something called transition, this is the process or period of changing from one state or condition to another. Okay. To do this, you must first, excuse me, got a little excited. To do this, you must first understand that the word no needs no explanation. Using your no will allow you to disconnect from people, places, and things. You know, the ones that may have been holding you back or utilizing and monopolizing all of your time. I want you to think about those just for a minute. So, when you think about that and it comes to balance, let's think about just how you balance your day. Did you know in the course of one day, you have 1,440 minutes in a day, right? So, the majority of us, you are giving a minimum of 480 minutes of those days of a time to your job, right? If you're working a 40-hour week job, you're giving them 480 minutes a day. That gives you 960 minutes left in the remainder of one day. What are you doing with those 960 minutes? You don't have to tell me about it yet, but I do want you to think about it, right? During that 960 minutes left of your day, I don't want you to fill it with standing in the gap for other people. I want you to use part of that time to stand in the gap for yourself. You're wondering how to do that, right? Start off with 30 to 60 minutes. To start, take 30 to 60 minutes of every day for your private time. No, that don't mean sit in your car 30 minutes before you go in the house. That don't mean sit in the restroom for 30 minutes more before you take your shower or do what you need to do in there. I need for you to truly take 30 to 60 minutes of every day to yourself. I want you to find that one place, that comfort zone. No TV, no social media at all, if possible, please. No distractions. Have a personal conversation with yourself, right? I want you to scream. I want you to yell. I want you to cry. I want you to sing, even if you can't sing. I can talk to you, but I definitely cannot hold a note. So definitely, sing for a minute, write, color, sit in silence, but do not sleep. Do something that makes you happy besides taking care of other people. This is your time to reevaluate, refocus, and work on you. Let's get that balance. Out of 1,440 minutes in a day, use 30 to 60 minutes of that just for you. All right, let's check out that A. You ready for accountability? Yes, accountability. That state of being accountable. How many of you have an accountability squad? And yes, I said squad, meaning 10, 15, 20 people, right? Let's talk about that squad for a minute. Did you know when it comes to accountability, it is best to have an accountability partner? The key word is partner, not an entire squad, right? As a society, we like to run and tell everything we're doing, no matter if it's the beginning, the end, the middle, the good, the bad, the difference. Guess what time it is? It's time to be quiet and shut up. Yeah, I said it. It's time to be quiet and shut up. We need to learn the difference of when to share and when not to share. We're in the world of social media, and I get it. We want to run and share and tell. Everyone we meet do not need to know everything that we're doing, right? They do not need full access to everything that we're doing. That's where your accountability partner come in. Your accountability partner can be two people, three people, maybe even five people. But you don't want to go into 10, 15, 20 people. Because then what you turn around and do, you have what I call your yes people, those that agree with everything that you say, right? Do you know it's okay to disagree? Right. So if everyone is always agreeing with you and your accountability partner that you have is always saying, yeah, girl, yeah, man, that's the right thing to do. How do you know if it's really the right thing to do if they're always agreeing with you? If they're not giving you just a little bit of pushback, if they're not telling you, you know what, that don't sound like you, that don't seem like you, that's a little bit too cookie cutter. Or right about now, girl, you know you need to step away from that refrigerator. You said you was gonna work out at least 3 days a week. Have you went walking yet today? Who's holding you accountable? So right now, I'm asking you to take a real good look at your circle. How intimate is it? How big is it? Do you have accountability partner? Do you have accountability team? Or do you have a squad that you talk to and vent to? Now, don't get me wrong. We all have our vent circles. We all have those that we talk to, which is great. However, you need to narrow that down just a little bit, right? To those that you can go to when it's, you know what? I really need to make this change in life and I need someone to hold me accountable. I have accountability partners. Actually, I have five, and they all have a different role in my life. And each one of them do not have a problem pulling my coattail. Consuela, that's not what you said you was gonna do. Why did you change? Is that still gonna get you to your primary goal? Get someone that's gonna pull your coattail. Get someone that's not afraid to tell you no, that that's not gonna work. You ready? So we have our balance. We know about accountability. Are you still taking notes with me? You still with me? All right. So let's go ahead. We're gonna keep moving. We're going to move on to our goals. You know, that big G, that target, right? Your goals is the result of achieving and moving forward. What is a goal that you have? Did you know goals can be really, really small? Goals can be really, really big. You know, you can have a simple goal as something that may be simple to me or simple to you that may not be simple to the next person. That goal could be something is I want to be able to get up at 9 a.m. and get my day started. That's hard for some people, right? So when you start working on your goals, there's four things I want you to do. I want you to name it. I want you to claim it. I want you to work on it. And I want you to be ready to receive it because that's your goal. That's not my goal. That's not her goal. That's not your neighbor's goal. That's your goal. That's something that you want to achieve, right? So we're going to talk about goal and it for a minute. You want it. You deserve it. Now it's time to move to get it. We all have a it, and only you know what your it is. It's time for you to make it a reality. Remember that personal time we talked about a few minutes ago? Right. I want you to use some of that time to reflect on what it is that you desire and what it is that you need. Only you know what your it is. Do you know what that is? If you're not quite for sure, write down a few things, narrow them down. And as you go through this personal time with yourself, you're going to start prioritizing. And that's okay. That's why we use pen and paper so we can scratch it out, we can cross it out, and we can keep pushing. So figure out what your it is, write it down, and use it as your target. Are you ready to move forward to gain it? In order to get to the next level of what you want and what you desire, you must be willing to release that one thing that is holding you back from it. Are you ready to release whatever's holding you back from it? I can tell you the one thing that's holding you back from it, and there it is, it's self. Exactly. Our self is, we put the biggest limits on ourself, right? So when it comes to self, I want you to think about your perception. Perception is the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through senses, right? So how we see ourselves is the biggest limits we have on ourselves when it comes to obtaining our goals. A way, no, let's change that. When was the last time you took a long look in the mirror? Not just your reflection from your phone, from your shoulders up when you're doing a selfie. I mean, a real long look in a full length mirror. I want you to try that. Go to your favorite store, your online shopping, purchase you a full length mirror, put it behind your door, in your bathroom, wherever you go to every day. I want you to stand in that mirror completely naked. No makeup, no clothes, pull your hair in a ponytail, take the wig off, whatever. I want you to get completely naked. And for 5 minutes, I want you to look at you, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. During that 5 minutes, I want you to reflect on things, five positive things that you love and see about yourself. And I want you to repeat those five things every day for 30 days. Now, when you repeat them, the key to this, I want you to start each one with I am. I am is the most powerful statement that we can use because everything that follows behind it becomes your reality. You can do this. Make this about yourself. Remember, we all look different and we're all created different for a reason. And that is definitely what makes the world go round. One thing I want to leave you with before I end, with everything moving so fast and everything is in a cookie cutter world, we want everything quick, we want everything fast. While we live in a world that praises the beautiful and shuns the flaw, not many of us take into consideration those that are beautifully flawed. This was a statement that was written by my sister, Antonia Jones Hackley. I want to thank you for your time today. Again, my name is Consuela Nicole. Thank you for repacking your bags with me. And remember, your bags is your balance, your accountability, your goals, and most importantly, yourself. Enjoy the rest of Rehab Your Life. And thank you very, very, very much, Karen.
Thank you so much, Consuela. I thoroughly enjoyed the information that you were sharing, and I always take notes. I always have my pen and my paper ready to take notes because you just
Yes.
never know when you're going to get a nugget. And so I definitely love how you identified the 960 minutes that we have left in the day after we do our work and just that private time for yourself. I love how you said, don't just go take no nap because
No,
a nap is my thing. I'm a nap kind of girl. But I
no.
get what you mean, where you want to be able to enjoy the things in life that you always said you wanted to do.
Yes.
Even
I think we may have a little technical difficulty, but that's all right. There you go.
okay, I have a record player in my room and I take the opportunity to be able to just put on a record and just listen. For that would be what I would choose to do for that 30 or 60 minutes. What about you?
I actually write. I write and
Okay.
I just let my mind go. Sometimes I will turn on some gospel music. Ty Tribbett is my go-to. Um,
Yeah.
there's some things in life that I want back. I need back my sanity, my balance. So sometimes I put that one song on and let it repeat. And I just write. I keep journals. I keep journals. And speaking of journals, Karen, I want to
Yes.
offer 5 of your listeners a free journal.
Awesome.
I want to give 5 of your listeners journals to continue to be able to not to just rehab their relationship, but to continue to rehab their life. So
Oh,
we're going
thank
to
you
give
so much.
5 journals to 5 of your participants with this virtual summit today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
You're
Well, I
welcome.
have thoroughly enjoyed your expertise and making yourself available to participate in the summit, and I look forward to next year.
Absolutely, absolutely. Congratulations. And guys, remember to keep rehabbing your life.
Thank you.
Thank you.